Welcome, everybody, to what should be a memorable experience for everybody here in the building. The Big 12 Championship game has a history of wild, dramatic finishes, and based on this matchup today, we could be in for another one. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first-round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on the third-ranked team, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And they'll start off with a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down of the 47. The Broncos looking to use the up-tempo offense here. On first and 10, looking to throw. That's a bullet pass to the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
He's back to throw again on second down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He's got it for a big gain.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
The shotgun run call.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
The shotgun handoff here. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And the Broncos getting set on first and 10. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be second down now. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Boise State. Now the all-important extra point. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. They stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Opening play of the drive. Quick throw to the left. They bring him down after a...
offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Important second down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Makes a quick grab. And he heads out of bounds, moving backwards on that play. Didn't want to take the hit. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Punt team ready to boot it away. And a fair catch made right on the midfield stripe. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. That pass is caught. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The Broncos come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Receiver makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Broncos are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. Here comes a handoff. Got space looking for the end zone here. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
First and goal, handoff. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, BSU.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and we'll start at the 25. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out, and they get a drive going this time. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Throws to the tight end. Ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Off the RPO, caught to the right. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Broncos. Made the defense look slow that time. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Freshman shows inexperience. Lucky it didn't get intercepted.
Man, when a quarterback starts moving around like that, you move into what some defensive coordinators would call a second play because it becomes almost like backyard football at that point. But that was a good job by the defense playing discipline and forcing the incompletion.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. The 10. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Arizona.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. It's a nice game when they move the football up to the 27. The Broncos will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Big wins like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche.
And the freshman able to get home with the sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's across the 25. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. First down here for this offense. And the Broncos come to the line and start a fresh set of downs. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
The Broncos looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Boise State. They're setting out to try the PAT. Extra point is good. It's a 3-touchdown lead now, 28-7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Quarterback keeps the football. Slides down to avoid the tackle. And the Broncos looking to run some tempo here. Receiver in motion now. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Receiver makes the grab. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
There's a shot toward the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And the defense blows up and stuffs him right at the line. Trying for a fourth down completion. Flips it with the running back, but he's got work to do. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this fourth down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that first down.
Gives it to the back. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. He's got it near the end zone. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now, first and goal. The Broncos will line up here on first down and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Ball back at the 6 for second and goal off that loss. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, BSU.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or He may go for a third or a fourth later today.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. The kickoff team on the field now is set to send this one away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Finds an open target on the left side. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking right, this one caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back to throw again. Running out of time in the pocket. Runs through the defender. Cannot escape, and down he goes. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. They bring the punter onto the field now. Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. He'll call for the fair catch here. The offense with 5 receivers now. Empty backfield. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's caught. Gets some space around the 30. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line. And the Broncos will crank up the tempo. And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Extending the play now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. Touchdown, Broncos. Still no answer for this offense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. He's escaping the pocket now. And he's taken down behind the line. He's going to lose a yard or two.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Completion nets about 9 yards, not enough for the first, and it's 4th down. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. 4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. From the shotgun, drops back. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his zone coverage. But as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Play action here on 1st down. He's running out of time here. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. It's caught downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Breaking free at the 35. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the 1st half of play. Meta's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Broncos will kick this away to start the 2nd half. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. They stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. First play of the 2nd half is a handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Same tailback, another carry. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And he lofts it toward the sideline. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. And the Broncos hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. And he drops back in the gun. He bought some time, now lets it go. Touchdown, Boise State. And the beatdown continues. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to tack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
He'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Will he score here? Touchdown, BSU. To stretch the lead, the route is on. That's another touchdown, an old-school performance from this running back in a conference championship game.
Yeah, as big as it gets, conference championship on the line. He decides to have his best game of the season in this game. Everybody watching. What a game.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackle made at the 29, so he picks up about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. First play of the drive now, coming up from the 29. Keeping it on the ground here.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They'll ride the back again here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Big play. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 35.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid game there.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Single back. Takes the handoff. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Uses the stiff arm and gets past the marker before being taken down.
What a shot, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
The pocket breaking down, and it's incomplete on the throwaway. Find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. It tests the middle but gets stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Took contact on the throw. The pass is intercepted. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Quick throw, the catch is made. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And the completion made. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earhole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
In the clear at the 25. Touchdown, Wildcats. No chance to catch him.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user have not turned the game off and reset. They're playing a to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Now they get set to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Trying to extend the play. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Finds room at the 30. That's good for a first down near the 40.
I mean, it seems like every time this guy touches the ball, it's another big gain. This poor defense, it's just not been their day at all. But a dominant performance by this offense on the other hand.
Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. An explosive play moves the ball all the way down near the 25-yard line. The Broncos with first and 10 here. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create...
Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Broncos. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. So we'll try to add to the lead now with PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. And the single back takes the handoff. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21. That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over.
And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Catch made down inside the 15. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Arizona.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Point after, up and good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Jet sweep, receiver trying to find some room.
Well, the offense goes with a jet sweep, and the defense is there. That is a tough play to defend, but give them credit for playing with discipline, especially with their eyes, not getting caught up, squeezing inside. They got to the outside and prevented that from being a big play.
Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a big gain.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. This offense, and especially this running back, enjoying a monster day, putting up huge numbers and having a nice, big, comfortable lead.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll hand it off. And a short run there to end the game. What an amazing run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves